Here we go, James. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Get your game face on.
I'm ready. Hey guys, welcome to Vibrations and Libations. I'm James.
And I'm Keith.
And tonight we're listening to the Yes album and we're going to drink my favorite beer of all fucking time, Founder's Breakfast Stout.
So you like this stuff pretty well, huh?
I do. I do. I love it. I love it. I've been waiting to be able to do a video on this, and now that it's out, well, it's been out for a while, but I've been able to get some, and we're doing a video on it now, so I'm just all about it because I love it so much.
All right.
I haven't had it for a while either, so it'll be a nice little treat here. So,
cool.
Have you had it before?
I've had it once.
Had it once.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
Oh, well then that's good. Hopefully you think it tastes awesome.
I like stouts. I like oatmeal stouts.
Good. I'm going to go ahead and open it.
All right.
I'm that excited about it.
This is a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout.
Yes, and this was, I guess, maybe the first stout I ever really tried, and I liked it. And then other stouts that I tried, I liked them, but I was always a little bit disappointed because this is the one I compare other stouts to.
Yeah.
To me, this on the stout game, this is at the top.
Yeah.
Between Founder's Breakfast Stout, Left Hand Milk Stout Nitro, it's close, but Founder's always comes out on top for me. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So I'm gonna pour this in my glass here, and hopefully I don't, screw this up. It's a stout, so I should do pretty well with it. Give it a nice hard pour there. So look at that. It's nice and dark, the way a good beer should be, in my opinion. Nice head on it there. Nice brown, caramely colored head. I smell that chocolate. Smell that coffee.
It smells good. So,
love it. Love it.
What's
love
the
it.
alcohol and IBU?
Okay, so all the technical stuff, that's 60 IBUs, which it'll surprise you when you drink it because I don't really think it's that bitter.
Yeah.
I don't really think it is. Maybe I'm just being completely biased here on this. And then the alcohol by volume is 8.3.
So it's good and boozy.
Good and boozy, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know if I've been so excited about drinking a beer on these videos since we've started doing this.
I'm always excited about drinking beer, James.
Well, except for O'Doul's.
Sometimes, yes.
But that's not beer.
It's not really beer. It's near beer.
Near beer, right. So before I forget, we have an album going too.
Yeah, let's do a little Yes.
It's Yes. I have grown to really like this album so much. It's probably one of my new favorite classic albums.
Yeah?
It's a great album.
Musicianship.
Yes.
Yes. If you guys have never listened to them, I'm sure you've heard one or two of their songs on the radio. But,
oh yeah.
But just the musicianship is outstanding. The band are stellar performers. James had to get down on that, didn't he?
Sorry, I had to have a moment there with my beer here.
You want me to leave you two alone?
No, we're doing a video here. But yeah, when I think of Yes, or when I used to think of Yes, I thought of Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Yeah.
Big 80s hit.
Yeah.
And never really heard anything else from Yes other than that. That album, if that's on, I forget the name of that album.
It's like
9 something.
It's the catalog number for the album.
So go look that up. I don't know what it is.
It's 90210.
Yes, we'll go with that. All right, so again, that's what I would always think of with Yes, because growing up, that song was a huge hit, and it's a good song.
A decent song, yeah.
But it's nothing like anything on the Yes album. So.
No.
So tell us a little bit about the Yes album as I have another moment with my beer here, Keith.
The Yes album is the third album by Yes, released on the 19th of February 1971 on Atlantic Records. It's their first album with the guitarist Steve Howe. He replaced Peter Banks in 1970, and it's their last album with the keyboardist Tony Kane. And I guess the Wizard came in after that.
Yeah.
And then, if you guys hadn't seen the latest keyboardist wears a cape, a wizard cape, and he's pretty awesome. He's
Pretty good.
He
Pretty good.
can wear that cape. Anyway, back to this album. The album was one of their biggest hits, biggest commercial hits. It reached number 4 in the UK and number 40 in the United States. Certified platinum. And I believe this is on 1001 Albums to Hear Before You Die. It's in that book. Made that list. And
Nice.
rightly so. You
Yeah.
should listen to this before you die.
Yeah, it's got so many different ups and downs in the album. The vocals are outstanding. The lyrics are, it's well documented that yes, lyrics are not always the most easily comprehensible as far as understanding where they're going with their message on that, but I'll leave that alone. We talked about that on Steely Dan album that we did not too long ago. But you know, it's good, fun music to sing along with, and listening to all the little spacey moments in it. You know, you put yourself a good pair of headphones on and crank this up, and you listen to this spin, and you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
You're going somewhere for sure. So these guys, especially on this album, they know how to take you there too. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it goes spacey, and actually, the spacey. I'll read the tracks, and then we'll talk about which one I like the best. Yours Is No Disgrace, Clap,
Yeah.
Starship Trooper, Delusion, Worm. I've Seen All Good People, and then there's like, actually I screwed this up because track number 3 is 3 parts. It's Starship Trooper, and then Life Seeker is part 1A, and then Delusion is B, and Worm is C. And then track 4 on the flip side is I've Seen All Good People, and then it has 2 parts, A and B, Your Move, and All Good People.
Right.
Track 5 is Adventure, and 6 is Perpetual Change. My favorite track is Starship Trooper.
That's my favorite. That's my second favorite track. My favorite track is Perpetual Change.
Yeah.
I do love that song. Starship Trooper, when I first started listening to this, was it.
Yeah.
And then the more I listened to the album, it ended up switching to Perpetual Change, and I just cranked that all the way when there's nobody home and it's just me, and I'm listening to this album all the way up. The dogs go outside because they start barking and stuff. So I ship them outside, crank that song up, and just get down on it. I love it.
I really like All Good People too. There's no denying that song is just amazing.
And that's probably one that gets more airplay off of this album than,
Right.
than any
It's one of
other
the more
song.
popular songs. It's pretty long for a radio track, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's 6 minutes and 56 seconds long.
Right.
But it's epic.
Yeah, it is. And as far as progressive rock goes, I mean, you've got different groups, but these guys are right there on top, in my opinion.
Right.
There's other albums from them that I want to listen to and haven't. I think Fragile.
Fragile, yeah. It's got Roundabout on it.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that before we started. They got inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year.
Right.
Why
it took so long?
Yeah, why did it take so long? Anyway, who knows about that or even really cares about that? But regardless, their performance at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Geddy Lee plays bass, and man, they sound phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, phenomenal. They play Roundabout, and go look it up. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, we'll share that on our Facebook page, and I'll try to add a link to it on at the bottom of this video. to watch because it is really awesome. Geddy Lee gets down on it.
Yeah, and
awesome.
and the Wizard, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he blew my mind.
Yeah.
And then the you know, Steve Howe was pretty awesome in it too. Mm-hmm. And but back to this album, a little fun fact is, you probably can't see this, but whenever we post the picture, you can see the keyboard player. He's got a cast on his foot on the album cover, and they had a car accident returning from a gig in Basingstoke.
Gotta be in England somewhere.
Gotta be. The band, let's see, he broke his foot. He had to do the next few gigs sitting down with the cast, and so he's seated there in the front and center, sporting his cast.
So
I didn't notice that until I was reading up on the album.
And I didn't really notice it until Keith told me about it right before we started doing this video. So kudos to you, Keith. So there's an empty chair there. Do we know what the empty chair is for?
I don't know. It's probably to make you think, what's the empty chair there for?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. So if any of you guys out there watching are Yes fans and know why there's an empty chair there, leave a comment down below and let us in on why there's just a empty chair in the middle of the picture there. So anyway, maybe it's symbolic for something.
Maybe it's Clint Eastwood put it there.
All right, so beer. Can we talk about the beer now?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, so what do you what hits you when you take a drink of this beer?
I get a little bit of the malt and a little bit of the coffee and the chocolate on the finish.
Yeah.
It's pretty clean finish for a stout, you know?
Yeah.
Really clean. I like that. It's smooth,
Yeah, it is.
as a lot of stouts are. Oatmeal stouts are my favorite stout.
Are they? Okay. Well, this is definitely my favorite oatmeal stout. My favorite stout, period. I get a little bit too much into stouts here. So I guess you could say hashtag stout porn. I don't know, but I like to take a drink of a stout. I like to smell it first. I like to chew it. I like to bite into it. And you wish all that around in your mouth and all those other flavors come out, And I just get all excited whenever I'm drinking stouts. That's my favorite style of beer. My kegerator at home had left-hand milk stout nitro in, or left-hand milk stout in it for a long time. Only because the breakfast stout was a little too pricey for me.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll get now that they're making it all year round and offering it all year round, maybe I'll be able to get a keg to put in my kegerator at home. So, all right, so
let's rate the album and rate the beer.
Rate the album, rate the beer. Okay, we'll do that.
Calm down, James.
I can't help it.
We don't want to make this pornographic.
Listen, I don't have this very often, just so I don't get burned out on it. Okay, because it is my favorite, and I have a tendency of burning myself out on stuff from time to time. And I try not to burn myself out on this beer. Album first?
Yeah.
Or beer first?
Rate the album first.
Okay, album. I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah.
My only setback on the album, and I was talking with Keith about this earlier, the song Clap, it's an instrumental, guitar, awesome song. To me, it just kind of doesn't fit in where it's at. Maybe it could have been at the last of the album. I don't know, maybe it could have been the first song on the flip side of the album. That's just me being picky. I give it a 5 just because it is a trip. It's a trip. I'm glad that you let me borrow the copy of it that you have here, and I took it home and listened to it over and over and over again. And I have a copy of my own now, and then when I'm in a car I listen to it on Amazon Prime Music and try to go along with the lyrics, and I keep trying to find a hidden message in there to make it all make sense, but it's not fucking there, so I give up on it.
Just listen.
That's all you gotta do. Don't take it too serious.
It doesn't have to mean anything.
Yeah.
It's all fun with words.
Yes.
As John Lennon says. They don't mean a thing. No, it doesn't mean a thing.
The empty chair for the walrus.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my theory. All right, so your rating on the album?
I'll give it a 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Yeah.
What keeps it a 5, or keeps it from being a 5?
There's just some at times where I'm just like, all right, let's move on.
Yeah.
And I mean, that sounded kind of harsh, but you know, that's just me being honest.
Right.
You know, there are at times I'm just like, all right, I'm ready for the next track. But
Yeah.
that being said, it's good. I never skip. I just listen to it straight through. You're going to, no matter
Kind of
what.
like my opinion of Narcissist Soaking Wet on Brotherhood album.
Probably.
To me, that song goes just a little bit too long. I'm ready to get.
I can't
get into
believe you
the next
haven't
one.
got over that yet, especially after seeing it live.
Oh, that was one of the top 5 concerts I've ever been to. Maybe number 2.
Yeah,
Maybe number 2.
it was fantastic.
It was awesome. I love that concert. And when they come back around, hopefully they come back around this year. I'm there.
You're not coming back around this year, James.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Next year, 2018. We only have a few days left of 2017. So.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. So next year, when they come back around,
Yeah.
we're there.
I think they'll come around in the spring. They've got a Florida show posted in like April or something like that, so
Nice.
maybe.
Let's
March
go
or
to
April.
Florida.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm there. Anyway, all right, James. Rate this beer.
5, 5.5, 20. But no, seriously, this is my all-time favorite beer. It's just got so many different flavors in it. I'm a pretty big fan of Founders anyway. They have some really good beers. Dirty Bastard is another really good Founders beer. Backwoods Bastard is a good beer. I'm more. How do I want to say this? I'm more apt to pick a Bell's or a Three Floyds over a Founders,
Yeah,
except for when it's breakfast stout.
yeah.
Yeah, Founders is a great brewery, but I like Bell's and Three Floyds selection better.
Okay.
That's my opinion on that. So your rating of the beer?
I'm gonna have to just give this one a 2. Just kidding, James.
Maybe choke up a little bit there.
Just kidding, James. I give it a 4.
You gonna give it a 4?
I'm giving it a 4.
Hey, listen, if you give it a 2, that's okay. I understand. It's not for everybody, even Stout fans.
No, I really like it.
All right, good.
So,
Good. I'm glad.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit and drink a whole bunch of them, but I'm definitely gonna. This would be great, like dessert.
Yep.
Like
It is really good
you
for.
just ate a meal and everything, and you're just looking for an after dinner drink.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah. And it doesn't take very many of them either. I mean, it's filling. I mean, now I have drank 8 of these in one setting, but I got pretty damn toasted that night.
I bet.
And I don't remember how I got to bed that night. So I haven't drank 8 anymore, but I will sit down and drink a 4-pack if I don't have to go to work the next day, which is what this comes in. It comes in a 4-pack. A lot of Founders comes in small sizes like that, but
Yeah.
it's a great beer. It will give you one hell of a headache the next morning if you do drink a bunch of it.
I bet it would.
But Keith's right. You know, you eat a good meal. I like it after a good hearty lasagna. I like it after that. It's pretty good after a steak too.
Man,
I like it with a steak.
it'd be good with ice cream.
Would be good with ice cream.
Oh,
Never thought about
man.
that. Maybe make a beer float out of it.
Oh man, I could just sit and take a bite of ice cream, take a drink of
Yeah.
that. Oh, it would be delicious with ice cream.
Yeah. All right. Well, I finished mine.
James is out of beer.
Now,
Show's over. Bye.
we should end it like that. All right. So we've rated the album. We've rated the beer. Real quick before we go, we did a video a few months ago on a newer group called Greta Van Fleet, and they had their EP, their first EP, where you could just digital download it.
Right.
And on their website now, they have that available to get on vinyl. So if any of you have watched that video that we did, or if you know Greta Van Fleet already, and want that on vinyl, go ahead and do that. But then Keith also mentioned earlier another option that may be coming up.
Yeah, well, it's just a hope of mine. They released a double EP called From the Fires, and it's got the original. It's the original 4 or 5 songs.
4 or 5 songs, yeah.
And then with the 2 originals and 2 covers. So you know, hopefully they release that on vinyl as well.
Right.
That'd be phenomenal.
So,
or that'd be a full album, you know. It's they call it a double EP, but you know, it'd be a full album.
I would think that'd be a full album too.
Yeah.
I don't know what a double EP means. But.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're interested in doing that, visit their website, and you know they've got different options there for you to get music. I'm getting the vinyl. It should be here in a couple of weeks. So whenever it comes in, I'll probably do a quick video on that just to pop it up and show it to you. And I'll be jamming out to it, I'm sure. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, so anything else to add on this video, Keith?
Nothing else to add.
All right, other than, in case you didn't get it the first 5 times I said it, this beer is fucking awesome.
It is good.
Yes.
Really good.
And the album is good too. So check out the album.
Yes.
Go to a record store and buy the album.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of listening to stuff online, you know, just streaming it, like on Amazon, Spotify, stuff like that.
Yes.
But nothing beats going to a record store and finding a copy of what you're looking for and putting it on your turntable and listening to it.
Right.
Nothing beats that.
Nothing.
So go to your record store, find one in your hometown, surely there's one close to your home, and start buying records. Also, don't forget to like this video, leave comments. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram, and we're even on the Twitter sphere now.
We're on the Twitter.
Yes, we are
on the Twitter. Look us up on the Twitter, kids.
So look us up on that, and you know, give us some comments on any of those areas on the interwebs.
Right.
So, all right. So we're gonna sit here and listen to the rest of this album. I'm James,
and I'm Keith,
and thanks a lot for watching, guys. Good night.
Bye bye. It was more smooth, but that shit wasn't fucking smooth.
Right.